What is up, everyone? I'm Jordan, JKU390, and we are back in Tabletop Simulator. We are playing Spyfall. We are joined today by pretty much most of the usuals. We got from TFG with myself, we've got Kyle, Chibi Kai.
Hello.
Got from the GeniuneParts channel, we've got GP.
Hello!
Scott from ScottDogGaming.
The name's Gaming.
Okay.
Got me.
ScottDogGaming.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And Jesse from PlayerTwoInsertCoin.
That was horrible, Scott. Just horrible.
That's Jesse.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, it is. So the way that this game works is that everybody is given a card, and 4 of them are going to be of the same location, with different jobs, which is a little thing at the top. And then one person is a spy. And the job of the spy is pretty simplistic. Yep. The spy has to determine where we are on this map of...
He said we.
Yes, we, of course, because I'm not a spy.
Wee.
Where we are on this map of knowledge. So everybody's going to be asking each other questions without being too specific to give away where we are. But we don't want the spy obviously to know, but we want to be able to check off who we don't think the spy is. So at the end of the game, we can deduce who the spy is. If the spy at any time thinks for sure they know where they are, they can call it. So with that, is everyone ready?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Who's going to begin and ask the first question?
I don't mind asking the first question. Jesse.
Yes. Why me?
Because
Why
I think
me?
it's you. Because you'd be
Okay.
the worst spy ever.
I would.
Do you...
I really would.
Do you work outside?
Sometimes I do have to go outside, but you want to try and limit the amount of time that you're out in that.
Interesting.
Submarine. Or airplane.
Yeah.
A lot of
Space
fresh
station.
air.
Space station.
Space station.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to quit giving the spy the ideas of what's not it.
So
Maybe they were.
Maybe.
yeah. So Jordan, I'm gonna go back to a classic question. Oh wait, they're not gonna see that question, but
They probably will on my channel.
What would you say is one of your one of the more dangers of your job?
So mine might be a bit different than most of the people in this area, but I would like to say that mine is inaccurate predictions.
Okay.
Inaccurate.
Inaccurate?
Yeah, inaccurate predictions. If I mess that up, there could be a big issue.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Something a spy would say.
Speaking of something a spy would say, since everybody else kind of joked about the locations, GP.
Yeah.
What did you wear on your way to work today? On your way to work today?
On my way to work.
On your way to work, what did you wear today?
On my way to work, I wore a very special suit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
Birthday suit.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
It's my birthday suit.
It's not that special, by the way.
Kyle,
A little bit.
Yes.
Kyle, would you say your job, is it cold at your job place? Is that at your workplace?
It can get cold sometimes.
Hmm?
Okay.
Okay.
Huh.
Scott, how would you describe the weather in your job?
It varies.
Okay.
That's,
Yeah, no,
that's the
okay.
best non-answer ever.
Well, it's the weather.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
British. I could talk about this all day.
Yeah.
But on the other
That
hand,
is true.
British weather never changes.
That's true.
Okay, Scott.
Because sometimes it's light grey, sometimes it's dark grey.
But it's
Oh.
just always shitty though.
It's always a 50 shade of gray.
Yep.
Scort, I guess you can go and ask another question then if we're going to keep going more rounds. We're not doing the time-based, we're doing the round-based.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alternative roles for those curious.
Yeah, so how many
Alternative
rounds are we
lifestyle.
gonna do? We're gonna do 2 rounds?
That's
So-
Kyle,
Yes.
I'm just moving on with this. I don't want to take the heat off. Do you get many visitors?
We can get some unique visitors. Jesse, what kind of
how big is your wiener?
2 feet.
what kind of food would you say you typically eat?
Ooh, interesting.
Anything hot, like soups and stuff, are always a good one to have. Or anything you could eat quick before it cools down, I would say. Yeah. GP.
Yes.
Picked last again.
Well, if you're the spy, then that works out for you.
That's true, actually. Yeah. Isn't that right? GP. No, go ahead.
I need a question now. That's the trouble.
What are you wearing?
GP, can you give me a question?
GP, what question are you gonna ask?
What question would you like that trips me up?
Would you say, GP, the work that you do is an integral part of the human society?
Ooh, I like that question too.
Yeah.
No. I mean, is it? Yeah, sure. I
Okay.
would say I have a major impact on society. Yeah.
Okay.
Not another Austrian.
Follow me, my children. Jordan.
Yes.
That's his spy voice.
Yes, I'm a spy.
Yes.
Game, please.
A
Game,
place of
please.
employment.
Oh, I'm back. What?
Oh, do you drive home every day, or do you stay at your place of employment overnight?
Driving home might not necessarily always be a possibility, but no, I do not stay here. It's just driving might not always be the best route home.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But you yeah. No follow-up questions. Okay.
Yeah, in terms of... Yeah.
Huh.
Hmm.
I'm really starting to suspect Scott with this one. Scott or GP? I know Jesse's in the clear. Are we going to do more rounds, or are we done here?
Yeah, depends if others want to vote.
Is anybody ready to vote yet?
I don't know. But I don't have a question, so I can go either way.
Scott.
Yes.
This is Spy Voice. What type of education would you say that your job
Education.
requires?
Certainly university based.
Mm-hmm. You know we're in McDonald's, right?
Yeah, but
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
the British economy has very high standards.
Gotta go to uni for our Mickey.
TP.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't have a question. I just thought I'd say your name. If you were to do something wrong in your job, what would the punishment be?
The punishment?
Yeah.
Are you living in a society where there's still corporate,
Like
corporate punishment?
if they would get to wasn't worth sacking you over, but they would give you the rubbish job.
The rubbish job.
Yeah.
Well, I guess a stern talking by my immediate what's the word?
Supervisor?
Superior.
Yeah, supervisor would be in order.
That sounds like quite the job.
Yep.
Yeah, probably wouldn't get assigned a different job.
You get put in the stocks for 3 days.
Yeah, gotta get keel hauled.
Put in the stocks for 3 days. That's supermarket, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
Kyle, would you say you have to wear a special work clothes?
Helmet.
But that's just normal.
Yes, I do need to wear specialized clothes on
Okay.
certain days.
On certain days. Okay.
Certain days.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep. So I guess I asked Jesse a question.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to.
And then we can go from the voting round from there.
Jesse,
Yeah.
will you marry me?
Sure. Yes. I'll come move there tomorrow. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da-da.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm a detective. It's
Jesse, would
Spyfall.
you say your walking environment is difficult?
The working environment, I mean, it's
Walking.
walking. It depends on where I have to go. In my normal day-to-day, it isn't too bad. Maybe a little cramped, but it isn't too bad. But if I have to, like, repair something and go somewhere, it might
Yeah.
get a little
Giant
stressful.
steps are what you take. Working on the
On the moon.
All right. So, is everybody ready to vote?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so.
All right.
Can I just ask a question? The picture of the space station, is this man dressed up as a star?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Wow. Very beautiful.
That's amazing.
I like it.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm ready to vote.
3, 2,
GP, don't edge towards
1,
me.
go. I'm going against my better judgment here. I was sure it was GP, but I'm going to go Scott. Scott, are you this?
We don't have a unified vote. Apparently, it says in the rules.
Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right, GP.
So what happens now?
Well, we need to come to a full agreement.
Okay,
Yeah.
why do people think it's Scott?
Yeah, good question.
Because of his spy voice.
My reason for
Yes.
believing it is Scott has to do with him saying that the weather varies.
Well, it does.
It's the nature of weather.
And
I'm gonna agree
from
with Truman on
Jesse's
the weather part.
Jesse's opening question is why I think that Jesse is a good guy. GP,
Yay.
I'm unsure of. Kyle, surprisingly pretty good at answering with the most
I-
minute answer possible. Yes, Scott.
Can I defend myself with the weather thing?
No. Yeah, go for it.
I mean, the weather varies, but it is always the same temperature.
No.
The thing that got me with Kyle is Kyle said, what was it? His answer about how it changes day to day.
Yeah.
That got me.
GP, how about you give us a defense?
A defense for what?
Why
For
you're
you.
Vote
not,
for him.
why you're not the traitor in our midst.
What- How would I be suspicious? Nobody even voted for me. How should I see? What should I defend myself on? What was your issue with my answers?
God, what was the opening one? I can't remember what the question was. That's the issue because I had one for GP that I
Yeah.
would.
I'm the same.
Okay.
I'm the
Okay.
same.
There.
No,
Jordan-
it was. Go ahead, Scott.
Jordan said something that I thought was a bit suspicious right at the very start. and I can't
Okay.
remember what it was.
No,
However,
no, I'm trying to remember the
I'm in-
question I asked GP.
I'm imploring everybody to vote for Jordan right now.
Actually, no, I've got everybody to vote for Scott right now, and I
Yeah.
said my reasoning for it.
I'm behind Jordan. I vote for Scott.
But everybody who's in the same location as me would know that.
Oh,
what I, just
I
said was
remember
right.
what it was. GP was talking about how he wears a very special special suit or whatever, and I wasn't sure if it was
Yeah.
for this specific job location or if he meant a literal suit.
I don't think he meant an actual like
I didn't-
3-piece suit and tie.
Well,
don't
that
know.
was the
I-
thing, because if it was a 3-piece suit, then I would say it's GP.
That would be
No, I meant
Yeah.
a special suit, a special fitted suit, not a suit,
Mhm.
a 3-piece suit.
So
Yeah,
Scott,
it's a work suit.
why'd you vote for me, Scott?
I can't remember if it was the your first answer was quite vague, like you didn't have enough information to base it on. So you tried to throw it was the what was it? The inexperience. Oh, getting things wrong. I think
That was a question to GP.
Yeah,
no,
that was
Yeah.
no. You gave like this very, very random answer that didn't have any basis. Well, no, it did have basis, but
But
It
you're the
could
one
have-
that asked
it could
that
have-
question to GP.
no. This is earlier.
That question was to GP. Like,
No, this is earlier. Jordan in the first round said something, and I can't remember what it was because I wasn't really paying attention.
See, that was the issue I had with GPs originally.
Yeah.
I
I'm
still
voting
think it's
Scott. Yeah.
Because I just assumed everybody would know it's Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Scott, you're a very suspicious guy.
I mean, we just need Jesse to go over to Scott.
But I don't think it's Scott.
Okay, Jesse, what do you think? What do we think it's Kyle? Other than
I told you the varying difficulties of walking or whatever the question was.
Jesse,
but that makes sense.
what's it going to take to get you to move over to Jordan here? Come on.
I don't know. Nothing.
I have nothing to back this up on other than Jordan is
Jesse,
Jordan.
it would be hard to walk though.
Yeah, but no, it would always be. It wouldn't be varying.
Well, it depends if you're working inside or outside.
It depends
That
on
is
your
true.
job. It
That is
depends on
true.
your job.
Which is
honestly.
why, because mine in particular,
Yeah.
it probably wouldn't be as bad, but I wouldn't, like I said earlier, be able to drive.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't see Scott.
That was
but
one of
I'm-
the answers. I don't stay
Yeah.
here overnight.
Thanks.
I
That's
still
true.
really see it. but
I
I'm-
don't
I'm-
stay here overnight.
Where do you
Thanks,
stay?
Scott.
My house.
What,
You
your
have a house?
I mean, I have
Why
to.
would you have a house there?
You have a house.
We got a vote, guys.
Okay.
Scott,
It is
Hold
not
on.
Scott.
Hold on.
It's not Scott.
He has a house
I do have a house.
here
Yes.
in this location.
Yes.
Really?
I mean, technically, I have to. I have to live somewhere, and it's not going to be at this place.
Who else has got a house here?
Unless
No,
I
I
live,
don't.
unless I
No.
live in some freaking pod.
Look, you know it makes sense here. Yes.
Jesse,
No, it makes
the
sense.
pod should be a reference you would have immediately got. That would make perfect sense for this. Also, how else would I know about the walking thing being bad for outside, not inside?
Well, it could be said for anything. Most places
God.
have a concrete
Alright.
floor.
We're done. We're done.
All right, Scott, are you the
Scott,
spy?
are you the
yes or
spy?
no?
No.
What?
All right, so what happens now, Jordan? Oh,
Well,
oh,
now we.
Scott ruined it.
Ah,
Scott ruined it.
Yeah.
you
Was
were
it?
supposed to
So was
show
it
it.
GP? Yeah.
Oh, it was GP.
That's why I said I'm going to hate going against my gut with this, but Scott was just too
I-
obvious.
If we couldn't reach an agreement on where to vote, I probably would have nailed you. If in the
Whoa.
next question round, I would have stopped
Whoa.
and said you're here.
Was I not supposed to show the card?
No.
No,
No,
because then
no,
we
no.
have to.
Oh, GP had to guess where we were.
GP, yeah.
GP
Yeah.
knew where we were.
I
it's
had
good
a
enough.
pretty good gut feeling because, I mean, Jordan's answer threw me off of driving home.
I was
Yes,
hoping
yeah.
to throw off a spy, but still make it where people that aren't spy would be like, oh, I get it.
No,
I don't get it.
And the sleeping in a pod was a
Polar
reference to me in Overwatch.
Yeah,
I
I got
am-
the pod reference.
I didn't.
I didn't realize she had.
I thought it was a
pod.
reference to the thing.
Echo Point, Antarctica.
Um,
I don't know.
I also thought that
Oh,
Jesse's eating food before it gets too cold scenario was quite obvious.
I
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying
Yeah.
I liked his answer because I was like, well, that pretty much confirms he's good.